We'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week. The Kent State Golden Flashes taking on the 15th ranked team, the New Mexico State Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down here for this offense. Ball handed to the running back. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
This offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
He'll hand it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they hand it off to the back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Quick completion to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll start tonight with a rush that just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Richardson. Launching it downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost him.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short connection to the tight end here. The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. It's caught downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The punt team making their way on the field. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball, just swatted it away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fights through a tackle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
The Golden Flashes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Steps out of bounds inside the 10. What a crucial takeaway.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Kent State's offense back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Single back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Offense showing a bunch formation now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. That's caught. It's Brown. He spins free and he's in the clear. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back, it's Richardson. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And here's the handoff. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launches downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A short completion of the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pressure is coming, and the junior able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to take off. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call.
At the 39-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, New Mexico State.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And it's no good. He missed it. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Richardson. He's looking deep here. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's complete downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Catch made on the right side. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Richardson. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
This poor defense, I don't think they can find the ball, whether it's going to be handed off pitched out to the back, or the quarterback keeps it. This time, completely fooled. Nobody's there to take the quarterback, and he makes him pay for it with a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. That's reeled in. It's Harris. And tackled there by the defense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead at the 20. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
New Mexico State, 18.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 4. First down and goal. A chance to get right back in this football game. It's first down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Kent State's offense back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runs through the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. Keep working that clock.
Kent State 35. New Mexico State 25.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field. It's Richardson. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Handoff to the single back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Kent State. This offense is still clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Kent State 42.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 11. Set to kickoff.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. He pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Dropping back. It's Richardson. Bringing pressure. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Touchdown, Aggies. This passing game is still on fire. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. Man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Offense retakes the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. He's a 1st and 10 play. Looking downfield, it's Richardson. He's escaping the pocket now. Picks up the 1st down and still going. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. The Golden Flashes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And they'll run it on the jet sweep. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. A solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touch.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? He quickly lands on it. It prevents the turnover. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Physical run, breaking tackles. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Second and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Launching it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
You know, this touchdown actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
So the touchdown is huge, but now the crucial 2-point conversion. Get it to a 1-score game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Kent State's offense back out right now. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The Golden Flashes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he's got it, so the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Now they get set to kick it away.
New Mexico State, 38.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Let's it fly to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Oh, and it's a fumble.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have... So on one play, great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Woo. Catch your breath after that one.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. And the beatdown continues.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That keeps the score. Kent State.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.